Just, I'll go through a couple of things.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so today the Victorian Ombudsman has tabled a report in Victorian Parliament about some allegations in relation to GMW. They relate to three particular allegations: that the then chair misused GMW's funds in approving about $18,000 of unreasonable expenses claimed by the MD for relocation, giving him a private benefit not provided in his contract. Secondly, the MD and the chair unreasonably directed or required senior staff to pursue and pay a living away from home allowance, saving about $11,000 to the MD, and again potentially creating some legal issues with tax penalties. And the MD claimed and the chair approved numerous expenses, some of which were illegitimate and not legitimate under the rules of GMW or under Water Board rules.
So how do you react to this, Minister? There's obviously a great deal of anger.
I haven't finished, Andrew, yet, sorry. So look, these are incredibly disappointing, but also makes me incredibly angry on behalf of this community and also the staff here at GMW, who have been working very hard around transforming the organisation, trying to get us onto a footing to ensure water prices are sustainable into the future. And of course, I've just met with some irrigators. It's very disappointing for them, many of whom are facing hundreds of thousands of dollars of losses, some of whom are because of the conditions. It's $60,000 of public money that has which has ultimately been misused. And in my view, there are very clear rules, there's very clear guidelines, there's very, very clear inductions and training that go on in the water industry. Those rules are very clear, and in this case we've got two individuals who decided they wanted to change the rules, break the rules, do all they could to achieve a private benefit outside the rules. This is not only disappointing but also unacceptable, and that's why it really explains why we have a new chair and why we don't have the former MD in their role. I think one of the things that I want to point out is that these allegations came to light because of staff members who were whistleblowers to the Ombudsman, and I thank those staff today. I want to thank them again. Those staff have bravely ensured that the interests of GMW and its customers came first, not only took the issues up to the MD and the chair, but also highlighted those issues to the Ombudsman that led to this investigation. And again, I thank them. And in some ways, this shows that the system works, that there are people in this organisation who believe strongly in what GMW stands for, and they were willing to go out on a limb to protect the interests and the reputation of this organisation. Yeah.
Does it indicate systemic issues within GMW?
Well, I think what the Ombudsman's made clear is that really this is about two individuals who really did break the rules. They knew the rules were there, they didn't like the rules, and when the rules didn't work in their advantage, they changed contracts in order to get that personal benefit for the MD. So I think this is very much about two individuals at this particular time in GMW who have misused their position, and rightly we've seen a change in the chair and